Hi guys, it's a Sunday today, so join me as we go to Kuang to get some fish and crab, and I'll cook some crab for you. Cheers. FreshVillage at Kuang is located at Jalan Kuang in Sungai Buloh. It is located about 38 kilometers from Kuala Lumpur city centre. If you want to head over there, you have to take the Middle Ring Road from Gleneagles, Kuala Lumpur, drive about 20 kilometers along the Middle Ring Road, and then you branch off to Route 54 Jalan Kuala Selangor for another 10 kilometers, following which you turn off at Jalan Kuang, and 1 kilometer from there is FreshVillage at Kuang. Now, if you're lazy to drive there, they can actually send the fish over to you via LalaMove, which costs about 36 ringgit to send the fish from FreshVillage at Kuang to Gleneagles, Kuala Lumpur. This is an actual view of the shop which I went to on Sunday, and their motto is actually cheap, tell everyone, expensive, tell us. They are open every day from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. except on Mondays. So pukul 2 pagi, you in side lah?
Yeah.
So kalau kawan saya nak, boleh telefon you lah.
Boleh.
So pukul 2 pagi ya?
No, actually kalau pukul 2 pagi tak boleh. Kita bagi dia list awal.
Oh,
Maknanya dia pergi run, dia cari apa semua. Pasal pukul 2 pagi saya pun sudah tidur.
Oh.
Maknanya pukul 8 pagi, saya akan bagi dia list. Dia listkan awal dulu tu. Nanti dia pergi sana dia cari.
Dia ambil lah. Dia nelayan pergi tangkap malam-malam ah?
Nelayan dia ada 2 kali dia balik satu hari. Pagi dengan petang. So dia punya timing tu dari pukul 8 hingga pukul 12. Lepas tu yang second sesi tu pukul 2 sampai pukul 8.
Malam lah.
So bila boat masuk tu lah dia orang pergi collect.
You beritahu awal mereka pergi collect lah.
So, kalau nak order special, satu hari awal kita boleh order.
Okay. So guys, we've been to Kuang in Sungai Buloh to buy the crabs over here, and I'm going to make you this crab curry. Okay. So before make the crab curry, we're going to have a nice wine to go with the curry. Okay. The wine, Rufino, Reserva, Ducale, Chianti Classico. Rufino is the brand of the wine. Reserva means it's been aged for 2 years. Ducale is Italian for Duke, and it's in honor of the Duke of Aosta, who actually decided to give this Rufino wine's royal status after tasting it way back in 1890. Chianti Classico is where the wine comes from, the Tuscan region of Chianti Classico, and it's 2016. And you see DOCG, that means it's mark of authenticity and quality of the wine. It means it's been authenticated and guaranteed the quality by the government inspectors in Italy. One step lower is actually DOC, and a higher level of wine is actually DOCG, which this wine is. And you can see the black rooster, which is a symbol of that shows that it's an authentic Chianti from the Chianti Classico region. Chianti wine, 80% of the grapes are Sangiovese grapes, with 20% of it coming from Cab Sauvignon and Merlot grapes. Okay, let me pour it out first. See, the color is a nice, intense ruby red color, and the aroma is a combination of cherry and violet, with a bit of tobacco smell coming in there. And what about the taste? It's well balanced with the palate, bit of velvety tannin, there's firm acidity, and it goes down well. There's a lingering taste of rosemary as you swallow it. It's a well balanced wine. So after a sip of Chianti, I'm going to show you my ingredients for the crab. We've got 2 components. First is the base of the crab gravy, And second thing is the cooking procedure, right? So let me go through the ingredients first. What you need to have first is you need 200 grams of onions, 20 grams of garlic, 10 grams of ginger, 1 candle nut, 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, 1 teaspoon of fennel powder, half teaspoon of turmeric powder, 2 tablespoons of chili powder, 1 tablespoon of coriander powder, and 2 tablespoons of fish curry powder. And all these are blended together with half cup of water. And remember, all these ingredients are for half kilograms of crab. Cheers! So now I'm going to blend all these ingredients together to form the base of the curry. So I'll put in my onions are going in with the candle nut, with the ginger, with the garlic, a little bit of water. Then I'll start blending it. Now as this blends, you mix in our powders in it. All those powders I talked about earlier. Cumin, turmeric, fennel, coriander, chili, and the fish curry powder. And that is the base for your crab curry. Blending is hard work, so you need to have a glass of Chianti while you blend the ingredients. Nice aftertaste with the tannins. Salute, as they say in Italy.
Okay.
Cheers! Now we are going to cook the crab curry. We have a sip of the Chianti to rehydrate, because cooking is thirsty work, so you need to rehydrate yourself well when you're doing cooking. Now I've heated the wok, and now I put in the oil, 2 tablespoons of oil going in. Okay, the oil is heated up. Now I'm putting in my sprigs of curry leaf in. And you see the curry leaf starts spluttering. That's when you actually put in your tomatoes. 200 grams of tomatoes. Now you've got to cook the tomatoes until the tomatoes lose their shape and it becomes a paste. At this juncture, you've got to put in some salt in your cooking.
It helps with
the salt actually helps the tomatoes soften and gives it a flavor to the cooking. So now it's the time to put in your paste which you blended earlier. So the paste has gone in and it's being cooked. How do you know when to put the crabs in? Is when the paste is cooked and the oil rises to the surface. That's when you know when it's time to put the crabs in.
Okay.
So I'm cooking the crab mixture here, which includes an important component, the chili paste. And you see I've got to add more water to it because chili paste needs to be cooked thoroughly.
Okay.
So you can see closer. Jack, show them the curry paste which has become thick after the cooking, and it's hot, so I take another sip of wine.
What things is living in the winterland?
Okay, now I'm going to put in the crab one by one. Look at the color of the crab, is nice and flowery. So when it's cooked, it'll turn red. That's when you know when the crab is cooked. You can see the crab has changed color. That means it's cooked, and it's time to add the coconut milk in. So finally, you see, you get your crab curry. The amount of curry or the texture of the curry you need is up to taste. I prefer mine watery, so I put in more water at the end. You can see the crabs are floating in a nice gravy. The crabs are all cooked because the color is all red and nice. So it's time to actually try the crab curry. Cheers. So this is the crab curry which has been completed. I put it with some rice and my Chianti. And the best way to eat crab is actually with your hands. Okay? So that's the gravy mixed with the rice. Nice and spicy with a hint of the crab flavor in the curry. And let me try the crab now. So I break it up. See the oodles of flesh there. And put it in my mouth. There's a softness of the crab mixed with the blend of the curry and together with a sip of the Chianti. Bellissimo. Cheers to the next time from Life at 50. That's me buying crabs, cooking crab curry and tasting it for you. Cheers.
And the phone rings.